Here we are at the Kluane Lake Research Station, part of the Arctic Institute of North America. Sheep Mountain in the background, panning across the runway down to Kluane Lake, the Slims River and the Kaskawasp Glacier, where we hope to be flying in today. Three of the fine members of our team, Kaplan, Alex and Stefan, waiting for the Twin Otter to arrive. Aklak Air coming down from Inuvik. Professor Kreutz.
It is the original 001.
Fine looking aircraft. All right, we've arrived. Eclipse Icefield.
Well, we're looking at a radar echo. The sled over there has a transmitter that's putting out radar pulses 500 times per second, and the pulses travel down through the snow and ice down to the bottom, and they reflect back up and they get picked up on this antenna here, which we've got stretched out, and then that gets fed into this oscilloscope, and we can look at the echoes coming back, and by looking at the difference in time between when the transmit pulse is sent and when we receive the echo, we can work out how deep the ice is.
What are you putting up?
Solar panel array to use to power the drill.
How many watts is that array you're working on right now?
samples from the chips that were created when each piece of the ice core is being drilled. And what I've done is, using the camp stove, I've melted the chips into water, and now I'm going to pass the water through a filter and take the filter back, and our colleague Tim Kenna at Columbia University will take the filters and analyze the plutonium isotopes on the filters, and that's going to tell us about nuclear bomb testing fallout that occurred in this area.
What's that cooking over there?
Well, let's see. Our esteemed Professor Wake looks like he's cooking up a fine main dinner of beans, bacon, onions, molasses, whatnot. Can't wait.
So I was envisioning something a little bit more, like I said, harsh and uninhabitable and survival. And the reality is that we're quite comfortable up here. We eat quite well, and there's no suffering whatsoever. It's just science and fun.
We're now down to 100 meters, drilling primarily at night and sort of just relaxing during the day. So far things have gone really well. I think the team's gelled together well. We each sort of realize what our roles are, and have our eye on a common goal of getting this ice core and a lot of supporting evidence, supporting data from snow pits and fresh snow studies. Final evening out of the Eclipse dome, a little bit of fog burning off, people packing up. This is out at the drill site, Pyramid Peak in the background. This is the ramp heading down to the catacombs, which is where we stored our ice core. There's the rest of our cores in boxes, and we've got a third area in here. Kluani, this is Eclipse. Dave, read you loud and clear.
You're loud and clear also, Cam. Any changes over?
No changes. We're still in blowing snow, low visibility here.
Okay. You're running out of cookies over.
Our pilot is not yet cookied out. I repeat, pilot is not yet cookied out. Over.
Okay. We have a little time yet then still.
Alright, back in Kluani. Back to verdant green, back to warmth, back to not having to worry about how much you sweat and how cold you might get as a result of it. Warm breeze blowing across your face. You don't have to worry about having a pair of mitts on.